Inflation is a constant force in the economy that slowly lowers the value of money, making it more expensive for families to live. In order to deal with this problem head-on, more and more families are choosing to live with people of different groups, living together in the same house. But this isn't just a reaction to economic forces. It's a flexible and long-lasting plan that has many economic, social, and psychological benefits. Join us as we look into the rise of multi-generational living and learn about its economic benefits, social effects, and role as a model of sound money management in a world that is always changing. The constant rise in prices due to inflation affects people and families all over the world. It lowers the buying power of money and makes living costs steadily go up. Inflation is making it harder for families to pay their bills, so more and more of them are moving into multi-generational homes where people of different groups live together. Multi-generational homes are a strong and appealing way to deal with inflation because they offer many economic, social, and psychological benefits in addition to being a solution to economic problems. The idea of multi-generational homes has been around for a long time, but it's become more popular again in modern times. There are many reasons for this revival, such as economic stress, shifting demographics, cultural changes, and more people becoming aware of the benefits of living with extended family. In the past, it was common for families to live together with more than one generation. Families had no choice but to live together and shared resources to help each other. In rural villages, for instance, people of different ages often lived together and worked together on farms. But as people moved to cities and tried to be more independent, the nuclear family model became more popular. Economic pressure is one of the main reasons why people are moving back in with multiple generations, especially because of inflation. It's getting harder and harder for people and families to keep up the level of life they want. As a result, housing, healthcare, schooling, and other basic needs have become more expensive, pushing families to look for creative ways to make ends meet. A change in the population has also played a part. More and more people need help and care for their older family members as the population ages. Also, young people with a lot of student loan debt and a tough job market might find it cheaper to live with their parents or grandparents for a while. People's changing views on living with multiple generations have helped it become popular again. In the past, living with extended family may have been seen as bad, but these days, many societies are more open to the idea and even encourage it. People are changing their ways because they know that living with people of different generations can be good for the economy and society. Having established the importance of living with people from different generations in terms of fighting inflation, let's delve deeper into this stable living arrangement. First, we'll talk about the financial benefits it gives families who are having trouble keeping up with rising costs of living. Number 1. Shared housing costs. Families with more than one generation often buy bigger homes or homes with different living areas so that everyone has a place to live. By splitting up living costs like rent or mortgage, property taxes, insurance, and repairs, family members can share the cost and make it easier on each other. As prices for living rise due to inflation, this shared duty can save the whole family a lot of money. Number 2. Economies of scale in purchases. Multi-generational families can use economies of scale when they shop because they have more people living under one roof. Since they can buy more of something, the price per unit is often cheaper. This includes food, home items, and even durable goods. Because of this, families can push their budgets further and keep up with rising prices of things. Number 3. Pooling financial resources. Living with people of different generations makes it easier to pool financial resources. Members of the same family can put money into a shared fund or pool their money to pay for big costs as a group. When dealing with expensive things like schooling, healthcare, or home improvements, this pooled method can work especially well. This can help lessen the financial effects of inflation on each family member. Number 4. Income diversification. Within multi-generational households, different family members may have different sources of income and different kinds of assets. For example, older generations may have money saved for retirement, while younger generations may give what they earn at work. When inflation affects one source of income, others may stay pretty stable. This gives the family a financial safety net that helps them deal with changes in the economy. Number 5. Planning and investing money together. Multi-generational households often have a wider range of financial skills and information. This shared financial knowledge can be useful when choosing investments or making plans for the future. Family members can work together to protect their wealth from inflation's effects. For example, they could invest in real estate or stocks, which have generally grown faster than inflation. Number 6. Emotional and social support networks. When family members live together, they form stronger emotional ties and help each other out. When inflation makes money tight, the mental support of a multi-generational home can help ease worry and anxiety. During tough economic times, families can lean on each other for support and guidance, which is good for mental health. We've talked about the economic benefits and social views of living with more than one family. Now it's time to talk about the problems that may arise with this situation. Let's talk about the possible problems and difficulties of living with people from different generations. Number 1. Not as much privacy. Multi-generational households often have less privacy. Some family members may have to share beds or living rooms, which can make it hard to get some alone time. People who value their own space may feel uncomfortable and tense when they don't have enough privacy. Number 2. Tension and conflict. When family members have different ideas, ways of life, or habits, it can cause tension and conflict in the home. When people of different groups are involved, it can be harder to settle disagreements because everyone may need to share and communicate well in order to find a common ground. Number 3. Loss of independence. Young adults who live with people of different generations may feel like they have less freedom. They might not have as much power over where they live, what they do every day, or the choices they make about their lives. This could hurt their sense of independence and growth as a person. After looking at the pros and cons of living with people of different generations, our journey wouldn't be complete without talking about how to deal with problems and make this living arrangement work well for everyone. Come with us as we talk about how to deal with the challenges and strengthen family ties in homes with more than one generation. Number 1. Concerns about privacy. Living close together can make privacy problems worse. To get past this, it's important to communicate openly and set clear limits. Setting aside personal space in a shared living situation can help people find a balance between being with each other and having their own space. Number 2. Resolving conflicts. Arguments can happen when people have different ideas or are from different generations. Setting up good lines of communication and using family meetings to talk about problems in an open way can help avoid and solve disagreements in a healthy way. Number 3. Everyone should make an equal contribution. To keep the peace in the family, everyone should make a contribution in some way, like money or doing jobs or caring for others. All family members should talk about and agree on how to fairly divide up chores and cash responsibilities. We are continuing to look into multi-generational life by looking at how government policies and social programs might affect it. How can lawmakers encourage and support this way of living? Number 1. Affordable housing initiatives. Governments can encourage the building of housing units with different living spaces inside a single home that are built for living with more than one generation. These programs can help families find cheap living options that let them split costs while still keeping their freedom. Number 2. Tax benefits. Tax laws can be changed to give funds or credits to families where more than one generation lives together. These rewards can help families with their finances and urge them to live this way. Number 3. Social programs. Family members can be healthier if they take part in social programs that encourage interaction between generations. These programs could include community events, classes, or support groups that help families stay close and give them the tools they need to live together. Number 4. Education and awareness. Campaigns that teach people about the benefits of living with people of different generations can be helpful for society. By clearing up any misunderstandings and highlighting the benefits, more families may see this as a real way to deal with their money problems. As we come to the end of our look into life with multiple generations, we'd like you to give your opinions on these questions. How might life with people from different generations help your family deal with money problems like inflation? You might benefit from sharing a home with extended family. Have you thought about that? Let us know what you think in the comments. Also, please join our channel and like it if you want to see more videos like this.